Let me get set up here. I'll be ready to go. Welcome to the AM show, folks. It's the DJ, and we'll be talking about Ford. Yeah, it's been a while since we bashed Ford. They're not having a bell ringing day. I hope you don't own any Ford stock. Pre-market earnings down 15%. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what's wrong with Ford. What do we got playing here this morning? We got Pine Street by Reed Mathis off the YouTube audio library. Let's bring the music down. Let's bring the music down and get going with the show. Let's get going. Let's get going. It's Thursday. Oh my God, we're almost to the weekend. It is Thursday, July 25th. I'm in a different month already. We got some beautiful pictures of cars from the various car shows that we take video of, and check out our channel for car show content. I think I'll be heading to a car show this evening. Yesterday I was looking to hit one, but weather was a little iffy and I decided to stay home. But anyway, let's get talking about Ford. Ford missed quarterly results at $4.5 billion. That's what a B, folks. That's what a B. That's a big B. And earnings per share off 20 cents. Big miss, big miss. The stock is getting ready to open here in another couple of hours, but it's down almost 14 to 15% in pre-market. So it's going to do a dive today. So what's causing the problems at Ford? Hey, well, it's cost. They can't control their costs. They also upped some warranty reserves. Go figure. Quality is job last, as I always say at Ford. Quality is job last. Yeah, so they're going to have to throw some more money in reserves to handle more recalls. Yeah. I could do a weekly show, hour long, on Ford recalls. It seems like every time I turn around, I'm seeing a press release about recalls. The only thing that's good about that is they seem like they can handle most of them via software upgrades. They still got to have people bring it into the dealer, and they've got to pay someone to flash the software, but they're not actually changing parts. So that's a good thing. But when they do have to change parts, it gets a little costly these days, because the cost of having the dealer change that has gone up, right? Everyone with inflation and higher cost of wages, someone's got to pay that. I also think I watched a few videos where they were analyzing the quarterly results. I didn't hear anyone talk about the added cost of financing cars and more cars on the lot, because Ford has has a big business called Ford Motor Credit, and I think they do a lot of financing of their dealers' inventory for them. And as a result, with a lot of these dealers having more inventory longer, someone's got to come up and give them a deal to make it more affordable for them. Because let's face it, dealers got more cars laying around than they would really like to, and certainly Ford doesn't want them on their lot. So a lot of these dealers are doing Ford favor by taking cars they really don't want. So someone's got to give them an incentive to do that. So there you go. Haven't talked to my to my sources at Ford, but you gotta feel that there's going to be more layoffs coming in the near future of Ford. I guess the results did really well in fleet sales, although I also think that a lot of those sales that they make for fleet, I think they have a business for that too, where they could be selling to themselves. So that's one of those little tricky little things in business a lot of large companies like to do, where they like to, when they know that they're going to have a miss, they like to sell to themselves and make it look like they're actually increasing sales as oh, excuse me, as they aren't. Nice little trick that they like to do. So yeah, I do think that Ford has at least one or two businesses where they buy their own fleet vehicles and lease them out and things of that nature. So that number can be manipulated just a little bit, and still they missed by $4.5 billion. That was a big miss for the quarter, and they're going to pay the price today. So anybody out there that's got some Ford stock on their books, it's going to see a little hit. We'll see how long it takes to come back. I guess I heard too that their EV sales are stagnant. That's industry-wide, so it's just not a Ford thing. We saw Tesla have some bad numbers there. So Ford is following with Tesla with bad, slowing, stagnant sales of EVs. But I am hearing that their cost in the EV segment is going down a little bit. They do have some savings there. The problem is Ford just can't. They do well in the segments that they are profitable in, but the segments that they're not profitable in, they just seem like they can't get things under control. They can't